me see.
We on Sadior yet?
No, give me 1 second. I gotta start the Facebook first. I'm recording though.
So which messages you going to look at? Instagram or Facebook? Facebook.
I got that splash screen up, so you got a little time. You know what I mean?
No, but I can't really see all the messages. So that's all.
Got you.
Because I do know the message because they seem to be rolling mine late.
So you do Instagram and I do Facebook.
All right, and we are live on.
We're live on Sadior.
I'm gonna get live.
You don't have to go live.
Oh, I just read the messages.
Yeah, go to my page.
Okay.
Right there.
All right, we live on Facebook.
We're live.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I am saying that.
You are. He got you up.
That black bread. Listen, you don't see we giving all these jungle vibes. She got on the cheetah. I got on the snake skin.
So we got on the wrong outfit to be fighting.
We in the jungle right now, Rob. Hi, Yana. Yes, you in early.
Y'all live.
You ready?
Who said big girls can't wear animal prints? We doing that. We bringing all of
Here
them.
we go.
We on?
You are now, so go with y'all.
Hey.
Hi, everybody in Sadior land and Facebook land. Big Girls Radio, we're here. We're in the A for this episode.
And we are live. We are live in the studio. So we're super excited to talk about all these wonderful things. Hopefully, y'all had a great 2-week vacation from us being messy. But we back. And first off, we want to say happy birthday to Queen T.
Yes. It's my birthday in 2 days. I will be 26 again. But
26 times.
Yes. All those that know my real age, y'all better not put it up there, or we will be fighting.
Yes, she literally cut you off. I'm telling you.
Yes.
So y'all just chill on that. But we having an amazing time. We did some wonderful things these last couple of days, and so we're looking forward to finishing off big and everything. So we're gonna do some partying and some fun, but we did have a great time. We're glad to have team in the A. Yes. How you been doing since you've been down here, Queen?
It's better than New York, because in New York everything is like partially, semi shut down, and those places that is open, it's like 2 or 25%, capacity. So I was like, everybody that knows me knows when my birthday comes, I don't like to be in New York. So Atlanta is like my second home. So I was like, let me come down here. So I'm enjoying myself. Yesterday, we still got some work done, but yesterday, I don't know about New York, but the weather, it was like a whole tornado out here, like raining for hours. I was like, oh my God, we got to go out there. But we still went out there and did what we had to do. So
we still laid it down. We still went in there and put up a few bars.
Oh yeah, I don't know if Mark played it, but we made a drop. I don't know, those of y'all that's on my Facebook page and on Instagram, we put a little bit of the clip. Our girl Black Girl, she's a rapper, so she made a little big girl drop for our show. So y'all check that out, and if y'all listening to on Sadior, I know Mark's gonna be playing it all through the week, and maybe when we go on commercial, if we go on commercial, he's gonna play it during the show.
Yeah. So and we had a great time. Shout out to Street Chick Nikki for coming through. She was, had a lot of little insight and everything for us. So we got some other stuff cooking up and everything. But we are so happy to be here. We're happy to be live celebrating the Queen's birthday. Yes, this is Big Girls Radio, Sadior Radio, all our Facebook fam, all of our Instagram fam. I know y'all laughing and saying, oh my God, Black is the cheetah queen.
It's the snake.
Yeah, but great minds think like animals in this jungle we in. So we had to do it like that. But we got, it's some stuff that's been going on, these last couple of weeks in the media and the news. So we're going to hit some of those topics and everything. We in the A, so it's been some juicy stuff going on and everything. So,
like what?
I mean,
Listen, you supposed to be telling us all the tea now.
Yeah.
What's going on the A side?
Well, on the A side, There's been some stuff going down in the A. Well, all over. We ain't just gonna say in the A. It's been going all over. But we've been dealing with some issues that made us a little suspect about some people, you know? And, you know, we ain't men bashing, but we only date men, so we can only talk about them. You know, we were dating women, then it'll be a whole nother story. But, you know, we got some tea about that and everything. But nevertheless, what we want y'all to focus on out there in Sadior land, Facebook land and everything is getting close. Y'all got to get out there and vote. People been coming out in numbers, so we appreciate that. Continue to go ahead and do that because, you know, this race is real, real slim. You know, you got folks, this has been the hottest presidential race ever. I mean, people saying they voted for Trump that you never expected.
Oh, yeah, 50 Cent. Well, we expected, you know, 50 is 50. He always do the unexpected.
Well, I mean, you got to think in terms people who have money, they going to try to always go with the person who have money for their money purposes.
Well, not all people. Some people that have money is not jacking what he's doing or saying or whatever. Yeah. But we know that, you know, 50 Cent is a selfish kind of guy. This is the same guy, you know, that disowns his own child. We don't expect much from people like that. So it's like 50 doing that, it's like, oh, yeah.
Well, the real shocker was, well, I wasn't shocked, but the real shocker to the community and to our culture was the fact that Ice Cube, you know, was taking part and parting ways and wanting to side, you know, with Trump and bring some stuff to the table, which I'm not offended by, because if you want to, you know, bring something to the table, who better to bring it to and try to negotiate with the people who are in, you know, in charge and the people who do have the money. So it's not shocking to me, but after doing a little bit of research and seeing you know, the connections that Ice Cube had with Trump and, you know, the same people that they are affiliated with, and pretty much who owns all Ice Cube's companies, is a real close friend with Trump. I can see yeah, absolutely. That the man, I forgot his name. I don't want to say the incorrect name, but he owns Ice Cube's production companies, everything. And he is in close ties, really good friends with Trump. So that actually came out. So that's why everybody was like, well, it's not a coincidence that, you know, Ice Cube is going that way. But if you're in relationships with people in those places, why not sit down and talk to them? And
so I didn't get that. I didn't get that side of the tea. You know, from what I'm understanding, you know, Ice Cube was trying to explain about how it's not necessary that he's like on Trump's side or whatever, but you know, Trump is the leader of the country and he's trying to like, you know, he got his little movement going on and he wanna, if that's who the leader is, and he wanna work with it. My problem is, if you felt like that, then why haven't you been done that? You know, why do you wanna wait till like 2 hours and 2 seconds before the election to like link up with this man or whatever? So it does definitely look like you're endorsing him and, you know, voting for him.
Well, I thought from the information I got, remember, not only him, but it was also T.I. who was, you know, talking with some of the major companies who had ties with slavery and also was talking to Trump and also Ice Cube as well. But now you can understand why, because it's a different, you know, this switched narrative with Ice Cube, you know, having this man over all of his business and really the real owner of the business. Now you can see why he wants to talk to Trump specifically, and that he can talk to Trump because of, you know, the gang affiliation. Now let me stop.
So you have people saying that please be patient on those lines, and that 50 Cent is voting because of the taxes and his money. Yes, we know. You know, they saying what is like 60 or 70% taxes thing. Like if Biden, which I heard that's a rumor too.
What?
That big tax thing that they're going to be taxing.
The tax plan that that Biden has laid out.
Yeah, they're saying that that's not necessarily true, but people are like running with the rumors or whatever. So that's the whole reason why 50 Cent is supposed to be like saying, oh hell no. He said he don't care if the man don't like black people. He don't care about none of that shit. But he ain't trying to be 20 Cent. So if he
I love that.
You know, like, you know, 50 Cent, he's that, I have this love-hate relationship with him. He's that nigga that you gotta hate. I don't like him, but I just like him because he's just
Well,
authentic. Like it or love it. This is him. You don't want to rock with him.
And you feel the same way too. You don't care what people think.
Right. And so that's what I like about him. But he's very ignorant, and I think he's very selfish. And I mean, he lost mad points for me when he did all that goofy shit with his kid. Like, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, he's more than not having just no fucks. He really don't care about nobody. Like he did too much goofy shit with his son and played, try to really replace his whole son and all that shit. That's when I really was like, I can't respect somebody that do that to their kid.
And I feel the same way. If we were infidel on any level, I wouldn't, respect you. But, he's 50, and for whatever reason, he does these things we don't know. At the end of the day, we don't know. So I just look and he's 50, and what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't in love with him, neither do I hate
50, don't get our show canceled.
We ain't got enough bread yet. He gonna wait.
He gonna cancel us before we even get started. Like,
no, that's not.
This is what the animal print they talking to.
That's not how it goes. He gonna wait till we get syndicated and shit, and then he gonna be like, oh, remember you said that? Then he'll pull the plug. So that's hilarious. But yeah,
50, do not come for us, cause he don't care, big or little. He will clap the shit out of your ass. Like.
No.
50, I'm just saying, we don't want no smoke, but I'm just keeping it real, like how you keep it real. Everything else that you do is, I don't necessarily like it, but that whole kid shit is really when you lost me. And now this Trump shit, I'm definitely lost.
Well, y'all just make sure y'all vote. I don't know who y'all voting for, because I'm in the trenches with this one. I mean, I'm not a big Trump fan or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But neither am I a Biden fan by far. I remember.
I feel like nobody's a Biden fan, but at least it's like, we're not voting for Trump.
Yeah. It's deep.
Nobody's really endorsing Biden. Nobody's like, yeah, we're for everything that Biden is for, whatever. We're just saying, it's like, Trump is our enemy, and we're not fucking with our enemy at all. Okay, we have to choose between the two. Remember I said that on this election season is like having the pick from your two parents. The drunk mother who always makes a scene and embarrass you and all that, or the fucking crackhead dad that always steal your shit. It's like, either way it's toxic. Either way it's just like, what do you can tolerate more?
That's the funniest thing.
Like, what can you tolerate more? The drunk or the crackhead? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Both of them could be too much. So it's like, I don't know. So I guess Trump will be the drunk.
I don't know.
And Biden is the crackhead. So I'm gonna go with the crackhead.
You gonna go? That's funny.
Yes.
That's funny. So what else is going on for you?
We're gonna go back and get back on my birthday. My birthday is in 2 weeks, and I cannot lie. 2 days.
I was going to say, damn, it changed that quick.
And I had a good birthday. I got lots of cash. And I got everything that I asked for, so I'm very grateful for that. But then it's also, you people out on my Facebook page and on social media land, they don't be respecting my gangster. I told all these Negroes that always be in my inbox, don't jump in my inbox and just be beautiful. Hey, beautiful, can I do this? Can I do that? Ask for my cash app. I post that, and these Negroes are still in my inbox talking everything else but cash. That cash app, which is so funny. If y'all remember a couple of shows ago when Keisha was when she gave me that advice. Black, I'm sorry. When Black Glory gave me that advice, and I was like, oh, these people is driving me crazy. They be trying to call me on Messenger video and all that. And, that right there will get you blocked. But Keisha was like, all you got to do is ask for some money. You ask for some money, these niggas will be out of here. And it's so funny because it's really, really working. Like,
I told her to form this.
Yo, they jump in my inbox and be like, yo, first of all, the things that are being said, should we talk about that?
I mean, it's free reign right now.
I don't know what is going on. Like, is there no, everybody guys always complaining about spending money on girls. Oh, I don't know you like that, or not necessarily telling that to me, but they be like, they ain't trying to spend no money on no girl that they don't know like that. but they will offer to eat your whole vagina and your whole ass from the rooter to the tutor, and they don't even know you, but you ask for some cash, it's crickets. I've had dudes in there, literally in there, don't know me from a hole in the wall, just know me off of my social media page, talking about they want to eat my vagina and all that. You ask them for cash, I'm like, oh no, it's my birthday coming up, send me a cash app. Left the conversation. I was like, oh, I don't even have to block this one. I have to block that one. Yeah, it's so funny. I was like telling that to my girlfriends, like, yo, that's crazy how guys will sit there. Y'all don't even know. Y'all just seeing me, you know, on my page.
Don't know it.
How I'm dressed. Y'all don't know if I got any STDs, if I got bad body odor, nothing. You just want to, y'all just going around just saying y'all would eat your coochie or your ass. Like, well, I mean, I need y'all to explain this to me because I don't understand this. So let me get this straight. Guys would have oral sex on you before they spend cash on you. Like that's what they doing.
Well, I mean,
they be like, you don't even know me, you asking me for cash. You don't even know me, but you asking to eat my ass. So what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I don't get it. Like, please, somebody out there. hey, cuz Dusty, the Dusties. I'm like, is there no what do you call that? Morals or no boundaries? Like, could you imagine? I couldn't be I know it might be probably girls out there, but I couldn't imagine a girl just be like, yo, he looks so good. You jumping in a girl jumping in the guy inbox and be like, yo, can I suck your dick? Like, I don't know about anybody else. I'm not pressed for that. I can get that anytime I want. That's not impressing me when guys be saying that. That is mad whack. That means you ain't got no game. You don't got no personality. The first thing you going to is, I'll eat you. Like, is it me? Does that do anything for you? How about all the people out there in social media world? Like, ladies, is that a turn on to you?
Well, I'm sure they're gonna say yeah, but we don't have our phone line tonight, so we need y'all to put all of y'all questions and responses and everything. Go ahead and chime in on a Facebook Live and the Instagram. Go ahead, guys that are tuning in and ask your questions there. We are looking and paying attention, so we can see. What are you on? You're on Instagram.
We can't. What we can do is, being that the phone is dead, because we have. For some reason, the reception here is bad, so the number that y'all call in doesn't normally work. But those who really want to do it, they can join the IG Live if y'all want to call in through IG, and we have a conversation like that. Or y'all can leave y'all comments in the comment section on Facebook and on IG.
I'm on the comment section.
We both have our phones.
Yes.
So I have some of the comments saying that is such a turn off. That's disrespectful, his kid and his mother. Yes, talking about the 50 Cent. And yes, it's a turn off. Like, so fellas, I don't know. I'ma just jump out there and I'm gonna speak for all the ladies. Stop doing that. That shit ain't cool. Like, we don't care about, if you really want to impress us, give us some money, buy us some nice gifts, some expensive gifts. Nobody cares about, oh, I would eat your vagina, or I would, what do they call it? Bottom feed you and all of that.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know?
I never heard that.
Megan, stop.
Oh, bottom feeding. Oh, bottom she did say that.
I was trying to keep it, PG.
Yeah. Don't keep it PG. We grown on here. The kids on here. We sorry.
But yeah, so
yeah, so that's. Oh my God, I need something to drink now.
Yeah, so my birthday, we was talking about that. So yeah, my birthday is good. I got a lot of birthday love, a lot of cash app. I ain't talking about the ones that got crickets when I mention them, but it's people that has cash app me without even letting me know, and I just see the shit go off, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And people ask me what I want for my birthday, and I've got a lot of money. So I bought the stuff that I wanted, and that's always the best gift for me. Because you don't know, I'll be wearing different sizes on stuff. Unless it's jewelry, you really can't please me. Well, not please me, you really don't know what my style is. I'll be like, and so what are we supposed to do if you get a gift that you don't like? Are you supposed to say thank you and act like you like it? Because I haven't really perfected that. I've always said, can you take this back?
I think that would be so rude.
I've done that.
You have?
Even with my first boyfriend, my first fiance, if he got me some sneakers or anything that I don't like, I would prefer him to take it back and get something that I'm gonna wear, because I'm not wearing or gonna utilize anything that I don't like. So that's a waste of your money. So how about y'all? Am I wrong for doing that?
Well, I think, you know, like for birthdays and gifts and presents, you know, especially for your significant other, you should always make sure what they want. You should ask what they want.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you don't have? What is it you want? What is it you need? Because the last thing you want to do is waste money and spend something on somebody and then they not happy. Because, you know, those type of occasions are pretty sentimental.
I guess I'm just talking about with significant other. If it's like my friend or something, I wouldn't do that. Like,
okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, that's
yeah, with significant other, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's a friend.
Okay.
That's not.
Because you know, as a friend, you accept whatever gift.
Yeah.
But your significant other, if you ask for a new car and he brings you a fucking turtle, then yeah.
But some people would say that it's even rude to even tell your own significant other if you don't like the gift. You're supposed to sit there and pretend and act like you like it. And I've never been the one to pretend to act like I like something. Because if I do not like it, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to wear it. I'm not going to do any of that. And then you're just going to be sitting there and you're going to be like, so you never wear that thing I bought. And I'll be like,
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all feel? Do you feel like it's rude? Are you supposed to just be grateful? And what I hate, I hate a thoughtless gift.
Yeah, because we give good gifts.
Yes, I give good gifts. I think about the individual, and I always know, this is his style, this is her style. Mm-hmm. I know when you're like, give me some bullshit, I'm gonna be pissed off. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay. Well, even my friends know me, so they give me good gifts too. But even as my friend, like, I'll be like, you know, I would not wear something like this. It's like,
you being your friend and you know being your family, they know your taste. They know what you like,
and they know my attitude too. They be like, this fucking bitch. You don't like it, do you? I'll be like, nope.
Man, you don't even know. You don't even fake.
You know my face teller, or I'll be so transparent about everything. I'll be like, oh.
And me, you know, I'm always nice, so I'll be like,
thank
all
you,
right. Okay, you know, like when you see your people baby, you be all excited, and then the baby look weird, and you be like, oh, you know, you like. So that's the same way you be about the gift. You be like, all right, and never wear it or throw it in the back of the closet. And just like you said, they be like, where's the thing I got you?
I'm like, where the rest of the things that I don't like.
And the garbage. I tell them like, nah, it's a
good thing that the people that fuck with me. They know how I am. The people that don't like me, they don't like me. And they probably got good reason not to. But the people that like me, they accept me for who I am. They be like, that's Fatima, that's Fatima. You know?
Why am I not seeing the messages on Facebook?
You gotta press on the thing. You're supposed to be looking at the Instagram, that's why.
No, you got Instagram.
No, I have Facebook.
Okay, I'll switch back.
Every show, y'all. Every show we go through this with her, right? I don't say anything.
All of y'all could. All right, I ain't even gonna do it today. Okay. I was on Instagram, but I thought this was on Instagram and you were reading those too. In that Instagram?
Yeah, but I said
okay. So that's what I assumed. And I switched off to Facebook.
Okay. Honesty is the key. Because I can hardly see them because of my vision. I have bad vision. But P said honesty is the key. Exactly. I don't know. I believe in honesty all across the board. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just not trying to waste your money.
I don't know about that. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what up, y'all? We back on it in the A. We going live. We in the studio. We having a blast. It's been a great couple of days celebrating the Queen's birthday. It's Sadior Radio. What's up out there in Radio Land, Sadior? It's your girl, Black Glory to God,
and the Queen team.
And we out here, we having fun. you know, tomorrow, these next couple of days, we're gonna go to some classic restaurants and, you know, show Queen some of the food culture. Let her nibble on some vegan stuff that, you know.
I like meat.
We want you to try
and every form of the.
God. Anyways, we're gonna go to some, you know, classic spots out here. I was thinking about swinging her by the Slutty Vegan. I love Slutty Vegan. Yes, this young lady is amazing. She got a nice little restaurant that she started. It's a vegan, but the burgers be popping. All that stuff be good. So we want to take her by there. She told me she like meat. She gonna love this. She gonna love this stuff. Yeah. She gonna love this. She gonna love this food. So and we got some other stuff going too.
Oh yeah, we wanted to talk. You know, I said we was gonna.
Oh Lord.
We were gonna ask this question to everybody. Everybody out there.
The men
out there.
Not everybody.
And social media land and Sadior land. So I didn't get a hotel this time, so I've been staying with my sis, and she knows she got 2 boys. And I grew up with a whole lot of nieces. So I'm just looking at these boys and the things that they do. It's 2 things that they did really funny. One, today, which I guess is normal, I was taking a shower.
Oh, Lord.
I was taking a shower and I called my nephew peeking at me. I said, what are you doing? No, I'm not looking at you.
And I said, you know what? He's peeking as everybody else did when we were children. So I'm glad you're peeking, son, at a woman.
So we ain't disciplined with nothing, because especially in Atlanta, I ain't gonna hold you. We want him to be peeking at the girls.
No, that's not nice. Yeah.
It's the truth. You already know. He sees it as soon as you step out the door. It's real rampant around here. So although I don't want him looking at me, I'm glad he on the right course and stuff. He like, naked, what the hell? That ain't mine. I said, what you doing? Then the question of the day is, guys out there, I want to know, I didn't know that men little boys do this as well. I know, the men wake up. The first thing y'all do when y'all wake up is grab y'all joint. Like, is y'all trying to make sure the boogeyman didn't take it while y'all was sleeping and stuff? So what this on is, because I walked in, I see my nephew, he in there sleeping with his hands literally in his joint. And I'm like, so these guys do this at every age? Like, what do he know about touching his stuff or whatever?
Well, it's his. I mean, if we had one and it was moving all around and women is soft and women is hard, they're little. So that's probably like a new sensation.
So why isn't it? No, it don't have nothing to do with new sensation, because so why is the grown men still doing it? The first thing they do, they wake up, they grabbing their shit.
They trying to make sure the chick that they cheated on ain't cut it over the side. They trying to make sure wifey ain't rolled over and Elena Bobby.
So guys out there, can y'all help me? Why? Do y'all have to always grab y'all thing as soon as y'all wake up, or when y'all sleeping, y'all sitting there with y'all hands in y'all pants like y'all securing it and just gonna get up and leave or whatever? Like, I don't understand it. Could you imagine if us women did that? Like,
I'm sure some women still do feel to see, what's going on.
As soon as you get up in the morning, just popping it. No, we ain't doing that. What woman
you ain't doing that. Speak for yourself.
Mommy not to touch her. I gotta sanitize everything she touches now. Oh my God.
I'm not her. I know my joint's still there. It's still there. So I'm good on that part. You know what I mean?
Somebody says they wanted to try Slutty Vegan. Moni said that. Hey, Cat.
It's
okay.
Delicious, Moni.
She said, Castle, yes, you don't see us out here with all the animal prints. You must be coming late to the show. Yeah, we decided to do we in the jungle theme today. Get your animal print, sis. I'm gonna put on my animal print. We gonna have them talk about us like, look at these motherfuckers. Big Yes,
Two
girl.
big chicks.
These two big chicks are good. What did he think? They had the
A whole
jungle.
real leopard and the whole
So we said it before y'all said it. Yes, yes, yes. We got on cat suits with animal prints. What happened?
and what?
We want all the smoke.
Mm-hmm. We good. We good.
Big Girlz radio. Big Girlz radio. Yes, yes.
Hilarious, hilarious. Fun stuff. All right. So what else is going on? What else we got out here for our Sadior radio fans? Big Girlz radio, all of that stuff. What we got coming up? What we doing?
What's going on?
So I was okay. So this is my issue. So I had a friend,
You
right?
have an issue?
Well,
Let's hear all about your issues then.
so I have a friend that, you know, is a real good friend, you know, a friend, one of those kind of friends. Y'all know
Friend with benefits?
used to be.
Okay.
You know, I've turned over a new leaf once. I recommitted, so I'm on a different path.
Oh,
Again.
she's a born again Christian.
Yes.
She goes through this every
breakup now.
Right. I don't want any more men. I don't want any more penises. It's about me and Jesus. She goes through this. Give her a minute, guys. She'll be back with us. I'll be like, oh, God.
I'm taking this more serious. It's getting close. Like,
You said that last time, sis.
okay, but this time I'm a Christian, not a God. Anyway.
Until she meets the new honey, and then she's back.
That's not true, because the new honey is no new
Then
honey.
she's going to be back fornicating with the rest of us.
No. I rebuke her. You see how they try to discourage you and discredit you, bring you back to the old you. I'm renewed in my mind. Anyway, like I was saying, a friend. Now, the friend has so much good potential. We've been friends for years, and, you know, I'm sure he feels the same way about me. But I don't understand what's going on with, and it's just me, with grown men. Like, you don't have a woman, you don't have children or anything. When you want that, why would you be roommating at, these,
let's get into
40,
it.
43, 45? You always roommating with men all the time. You just roommating. Now, I'm not saying you should go and shack up with a woman, because, you know, that wouldn't be right if you're not married or whatever, technically speaking. But I don't get it. I feel like you ain't even try to, you know, what's going on? Right?
So we had a full in-depth conversation about that.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know, ladies. I have mixed opinions on that. I guess it all depends on where you live at. In New York,
I don't know about that, lady.
if you live in New York, we already know the rent is like $3,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. So you might have to, you know, team up and get a roommate. But I would say even on that, I don't know if I would prefer if my dude, or if I meet a dude and he's living with his mother, his parents, or living with his homeboy. Because we're in this whole down low era. And I'm not going to act like it just happens in Atlanta. It's happening all over the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys out here that is on the down low. They got too much brotherly love for each other. They don't even like women. They disrespect the women. All they want to do is be with the homies and shit like that. So you, as women, we have to be looking at little clues. And if you're 30 and 40 years old, living with your homeboy or another dude, I don't think I like that at all.
Yeah, I'm not fond of it. I'm not fond.
And if you live outside of New York where the rent is affordable, and you got a roommate as your homeboy, that's definitely a no-go for me.
Mm-hmm. It just, to me, it's just like funny, like, wow, I mean, where are you going? At what point are you going to separate from roommating and, you know,
transition into adulthood?
Right. And then are you ever going to, it seems to me, are you ever going to have plans to get married? Are you ever going to move forward with a woman? I mean, what's going on?
Apparently not.
I mean, I don't know.
They love they homies. Oh, y'all, I'm fixing my bro. I'm sorry. They love they homies so much that they want to live with them. Hanging out with them all the time is not enough. They have to get a whole apartment and live together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I myself, as a woman, do not want to live with anybody that I'm not, dealing with. Now, I've had friends and I've had relatives stay with me because they had to regroup. I'm that chick.
Yeah,
I will let you
absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
But we're gonna have to have a plan. This is not no indefinite thing.
Yeah.
We're not, my plan is to live happily ever after with a whole man. Not with my home girl, or one of my family members or whatever. We need to start thinking futuristic. So
Right.
I personally I'm not linking up with none of my homegirls to get no apartment at this age. I'm gonna be trying to have some real life. If I could not afford to live by myself, I would be having some real life conversation with whoever I'm dealing with. Like, yo, we're gonna have to build together and get an apartment or whatever, because I'm not moving in with Keisha. Me and Keisha don't get along like that. We'll be fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Any dude spending more time with another dude is suspect. Well, it's a lot of suspects out here. It's naturally me.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares how much the rent is? Come on now.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Like I'm saying, I would respect the dude that got his own shit and he has to work 3 jobs just to pay that.
Right.
I mean, like, you walk around, me personally, I know this is TMI. As soon as I get in my house, I take off my clothes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even walk around naked, or are y'all? So you walking around your dude, your homeboy, like, you cannot be, like, so let's say you are straight. Both of y'all straight. Y'all really bringing in girls in front of you, and I don't know about anybody else, but I'm kind of loud when I have, I do that thing. So every time your homie smashing, you hear it, and every time you smashing, you hear it. Like, how does that work? Like, I don't understand it.
Right.
We are grown people at this point. Get your own shit. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's baffling to me at this point. And then to take it to another level, to another degree, what's up with you want a baby so bad?
Hold on. Somebody said if they have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and the space is big, because it's expensive out here. That's what Kathy said, because she lives in New York. Again, that's a New York thing,
right.
and I understand that.
I get it.
But still, then she said some guys want to have a relationship but still be out there. That's the way most of them move. So I guess they get the apartment with their homeboys and they can still be single and do all that. But we not talking about somebody like 20-something years old. We're talking about people that's in their 30s and 40s years old. If you in your 30s and your 40s and you ain't got your life together, you still got a roommate. Fuck being single. You need to link up with somebody. You need to get with somebody and build with them, because that right there is not working for you. That single life, you can't even afford it. You gotta
basically just
you know what I mean? Like, is being single that important to you?
Right. The numbers don't work. Right.
No. We ain't talking about. I mean, I ain't knocking nobody 27 years old. These little young boys, they want to be, be single, and they want the independence, the feeling of being independent. So I can see them linking up with their homeboy and getting their first little crib. But we talking about seasoned men in their 30s and 40s. That's unacceptable in my book.
Right.
When are you gonna get your own apartment, bro?
Right.
I've done lived by myself. Well, not by myself. I had, my partners, my significant others, or whatever, since I was 19 years old in New York. So I don't want to hear that with that whole New York ring.
You know the whole from both sides.
Yeah. And I'm gonna need y'all in New York, if the rent is that expensive, put your name or whatever, what they call that rent subsidy apartment, while you're on the waiting list or whatever. I don't know. I'm scared, Keisha. I'm scared. I have what do you call that? My gaydar. My gaydar is mad sensitive, yo. I'll be telling my friends all the time, I'll be like, I don't know. They be like, what happened to this one? What you telling me? I'll be like, I don't know. I I think he's sus. Nigga better always have bass in his voice. You talk a little sweet to me, I'm gonna be like, oh man, did you? Yo, I think he's sus. He got too many gestures. Like, I like my man all the way masculine. Any little thing that got me thinking you fucking suspect, I'm gonna be like, turn all the way.
But you know, we living in the days and times is so different. Like,
yeah, we can't act like it's not going on.
Right. And it's not us. It's the things are going on.
And
how many people and stories that you've heard, you know, us from women our age and in society alone, who I've heard married women get the shocking revelation, all kind of women. About,
and then they look back in retrospect and like,
oh
yeah,
he
always
right.
used to do this, and he always used to be with this one particular guy, and he, you know, he did used to move his hand and and he did.
Right.
Y'all need to, because we're about to say some things.
Right. So
he did like certain stuff doing sex.
So what we're saying, what we're saying is you can never be too sure. We don't want to, you know, when I was, you know, examining my situation, the last thing I wanted to come to terms with, could this be, you know, a possibility? You know what I mean? Is this could be even happening, especially when you know, you care about somebody and you have a profound love for them, but then you thinking certain situation it's always something that it's always like a blockage. It's always something that, you know, and then you look back at the behavior and everything like, man, you ain't want to take a shot at it. You ain't want to take a shot at it with me, and you always doing and you always roommating with your friend.
Mode.
No. So it's crazy to me. So now when I look back, I'm like, man, you getting ready to purchase a house and still roommate with a guy? You never said, well, you know, you got money, you got decent credit. I've been, you know, friends with you, XYZ, this long. We built this type of relationship together. You don't want to, you know, at least give it a shot? But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hate to put my business out there again, but I had that same situation where my ex, where you have a woman who, quote unquote, got her shit together or whatever, but he will be going into all kind of other business ventures with his homies. Like, I don't understand it. Like, right. You rather, and then it never works out.
Back to the drawing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you never said, yo, let's start this business, let's start that business. But that's a whole nother thing. This is why you gotta know who you building with and who you link up with. You gotta get with like-minded people that's on the same page,
right,
that want the same thing as you.
Or people who have more and better.
Right.
Absolutely right. I agree. So, you know, that was my little thing. I was in my feelings about it. I'm not even gonna lie. It had my mind in a different place, and that's what made me decide.
And you know what's so bad about, especially, not just all of my friends, but me and her? We come up with ideas in our head and we call each other. I'm like, yes, bitch, he gay. What? And she be the same way. She be like,
no.
We be
he like this.
Girl. We get horrible together, y'all. I'm telling y'all. We will fucking blow. We blow each other back. I'm like, what else he said? Well, I mean, Keisha, what you mean? How did he say it? Oh no, bitch, that is size.
Boy, yo, we have him being a whole fucking Joanna man.
Yo, we be having them naming them what we call them? Andre.
Yeah.
We be giving the boyfriends names and all that. Oh man, it's terrible.
Hilarious. But this is the climate, you know, it's not us. And we know some of y'all ladies out there be peeping that too. So y'all need to be chiming in and whatever. Sorry, the phone is not on. But
that's his
I see a couple of people chiming in. Yeah. Fall victim to Dookie love.
Okay, y'all. What about denim? Dallas, get out my face. Go in the room. What about any kind of anal play? Because that's another one.
Sadior Radio, y'all ready for this?
It's after hours, right? So we can talk about anything.
But she keep it in the 100.
I'm not a fan of any kind. I'm talking about. I know there's some women that's doing that. This whole, what they say, tossing the salad.
Right.
I would never, ever. But I think any guy, any type of, I remember this dude that I was talking to, very well known or whatever, supposed to be a street dude or whatever. I never had sex with him or whatever. But this became a topic on my social media page a couple of years ago. And I was just like, I think any kind of ass play is suspect. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I think it's suspect or whatever. So it was a big ass debate going on my social media page. So me and the dude was still cool. He calls me up on the phone. He was like, yo, you need to stop that. You know, how could it be? I think we was talking about tossing a salad. He was like, it's not gay if it's a woman doing it. I was like, in my opinion, any, you know how they be saying how a man G-spot is in his ass. How do you know this? Like, like our engineer is like, okay, time for me to go. So they say a man's G-spot is in his ass. Like, what kind of experiment? How did you find out that it was in your ass? You know what I mean? So I had this conversation on my social media page, this debate. I mean, when I tell you that this man got so mad at me, he was like, you sound mad ignorant. You sound mad ignorant. I was like, that's my opinion. I think any poking, if a girl poke you, lick you, do anything to your ass, that is suspect. This man was so mad at me. He hung the phone up on me, and then he deleted me and blocked me on social media.
He did?
Yes, he did. Because I was like, so what are you telling me? Are you telling me you into that? He was like, I'm a grown man. I'm into everything. I ain't into no men, but I'm into pleasing my woman pleasing me. I said, so get your ass played what is pleasing to you? I guess that's why he fucking hung up on me.
Absolutely. Yeah, he just barred you.
Yeah, so
right.
That pissed him off. And in my opinion, that is no-go. And to me,
that's the end all be all, huh?
I know I'm probably dragging it with this one too. I personally never had anal sex. But that whole dudes that's into that too much.
I don't know.
It's concerning to me, to say the least. That concerns me. That's not concerning to you? Mm-hmm. No, that's perfectly normal.
Yeah, men want to have anal sex.
Yeah. Is that normal to you guys out there? Hold on. From their mother's boyfriends or their uncles do some predator. He like it on the long way, cause someone playing in his ass.
I mean, what I see him. I'm answering them. I mean, with the woman, I you know, I'm not saying that I ever did it, but I'm just saying I didn't say I didn't.
Now she's like,
but look, I don't you know, I don't think it's, you know, far off. I've known people to do it, women and men.
No, I know that people do it, but I think I know some people that prefer that over the fucking vagina.
It's taking it to another level right there. I don't know, but you know, all of this stuff, these people, you know, the whole thing with, you know, sex and all of that is, I mean, it's evolved to something different now. It never used to be, you know, it's a bit much these days. I mean, it probably was a bit much those days, but you know, we were much younger and everything, so we don't have a good point, you know. Everything.
I got some whack because I'm not into all that. I'm not into no threesome. I don't like chicks at all. And no,
well, that's the new way
and,
right
and,
now.
And I know. I've literally had several guys tell me that I am a dinosaur. They like, you not into chicks? And I'm like, no. They like, well, you gotta be into chicks. If they literally trying to have a whole conversation with me, I'm like, no, not at all. So you've never had a threesome? I'm like, no, I've never had a threesome. So that's like the wave. And from what I'm hearing, I'm the last of the Mohegans.
That's like the wave.
Yeah, I'm the last of the Mohegans. That I'm one of the very few girls out here that don't fuck around with girls. So,
well, no,
I guess
you know, there's a lot of women that don't like girls.
Well, it depends on
That's
what
them
you
trying
want.
to gas you up to get you into it.
No,
to
it's
make you feel
not.
like-
No, it's not. I know a lot
But
of
it
people
is,
that
I mean,
say-
it's the wave though. It is the
and I know young girls that ain't even really had no real relationship yet, and they talking about they like girls.
Yeah, that's the wave.
And these niggas ain't gassing me up. They gassing these chicks up. I don't even think some of these girls really be into girls, but they just doing it because this is what these niggas want.
And that's what they say in the record.
Yeah, like, oh, you ain't, and I was a weak person, now I was 4'4" too. They trying to say, oh, you ain't into that. No, I'm not into that. Are you into dudes?
Might get the shocking revelation.
They say, yeah, be like, oh,
Well, put that
no.
question out there. You don't want to pose that question. But what's up, everybody out there? Sadior Land. This is Thick Girls Radio. I'm your girl, Black Glory. And who are you?
Oh, I'm the queen. My birthday's in 2 days. My cash app is.
Yo, and it's so funny because we talked about it because every time I see somebody who posts their birthday on social media, they always post their cash app. And I was like, you should try that, queen. Apparently
I didn't post it on my page, but if you have jumped in my DM within the last 4 days, y'all know that I've been sending my cash out information out. I'm like, fuck that. You love me, and that's the whole thing. Oh, I love you. That's another thing I don't do. People be using that word so loosely. I love you. I don't tell people I love them if I don't love them.
Yes, that's you shouldn't.
So I got that I love you, but you love me, but where's my fucking birthday gift?
You and this birthday.
The queen birthday is in 2 days. If you really love me,
Oh my God.
stop asking me, for sexual. Tell me
Favors.
that offering me sexual favors. Ask me for my cash app, and I can give you that. That we can work with.
Right.
But well, I just got sidetracked. We were just talking about my birthday, right?
Well, that seems to be the whole show is about her birthday. So, but we ain't going, rain on her parade. She the queen and she in the A. So let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. So,
I don't date women either, and I never did. Kathy, yeah, that's one of my childhood friends. Okay. Right. I don't want to know Virginia, and I don't want no. But I think she said, but it say Virginia, P. But I think you meant vagina. I want mine sometimes. Exactly. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing with the whole. Y'all go in the room and close the door, please.
No, go ahead.
My whole thing with the whole vagina thing.
I'm mommying.
The whole thing with the whole, I know what it takes for me to stay fresh and do everything. I do what I gotta do. I can't be dependent on another bitch to do that. These bitches is nasty, okay? I smell them at work in the bathroom. I go to their house. Their shit is nasty. I mean, I don't know as a man how just because you see a girl look good, you think that everything is edible. Now, that's one thing if guys do that. Now, we as women, we know how it is. And you know how you it takes a lot to maintain your vagina. You gonna put that type of
to maintain vagina.
Yeah, I don't trust these bitches. So I, for one, couldn't do it for hygiene purposes. Like, oh no, you mean I gotta go down there? No,
Yeah,
I quit.
The birthday girl is going in today. Thick Girls Radio.
I know what you meant, P. She said I'm in vagina.
She over exclusive. No, let's call it Virginia. I like that. Yeah, going down 95 South.
So
yeah,
it takes a lot for that. I don't know. If I was a guy, I definitely would not be having oral sex with every woman. But that seems to be the way too.
That's the new thing, but that's to get to, I think that's the smoke screen to get to.
Any guys out there, I want to hear some horror. I want to hear some horror.
You want to hear some horror?
Yeah, because I know if y'all really out there eat everybody's vagina, I know y'all had to go down there and it had to be like, oh shit, for more than
a few.
Like, oh man, because everything that glittered on is not gold. You know what I mean? I know a lot of girls that be walking around looking like fucking dimes. I work the company. I'm not going to even say my name. I'm not
Don't
gonna
do
say
that. Don't do that
No,
now.
I'm talking about the company that I work for.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so the company that I work for, I used to be in the field, and I used to be in and out of people's houses, and y'all would be disgusted if you see how some of these people, all of my CE coworkers, y'all already know where I'm going with this. It be some of them prettiest girls, you see them walking outside with all the name brand, what do you call that, the labels and all that, driving all the foreign cars and all that, and they be having the rolled up panties with the fucking pad still stuck on them in the corner of their house. We done seen it all. That's why I be like, I don't know, these guys better start going to these girls' houses and see how these bitches be living. Y'all out here thinking that they pretty and they look good. Yeah, but how are they living?
Right.
And yeah, working for the company that we work for.
So you said when you went in their house,
Plenty of houses,
just filthy houses,
nasty, and you would not match the person to that. What I'm saying is, you would not match the person to their house. You know what I mean? You see them walking out in the streets, they look good. They got on all of the designer clothes and foreign cars and all that, and they live on like fucking pigsty. Like, and I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. Bushwick, the worst area.
Shut up. It's the worst.
They living with rats and roaches and all. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm booked out too much.
She said what?
She booking out. It's too much.
It's too much. That's the birthday show. She going in. She's airing it out on the birthday show.
I don't know.
Ooh, Mom. Sadior radio.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, we gotta talk about that because a lot of guys be saying that we but it's both ways. I know some chicks that done and have more penis in their lives than the law allows. Yes, nasty witches.
Who?
No, that's the comments on
Facebook.
Yeah, that's on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we give the men a hard time. So I'm an equal opportunist. Some of you bitches are nasty. Very, very nasty. The whole bathroom at work. If I'm in minding my business using the bathroom in my store and I still smell your vagina from the whole other store, it's time to go to the doctor, sis. That's not normal. I shouldn't be able to smell you when your pants come down. As soon as your pants come down, you know that their pants came down because you smell it from the other bathroom store. I'm just over that. I'm over the nastiness. I'm over it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how it's spelled on. So we talk about the women too. We're not only talking about
y'all were saying, a lot of people saying, it sounds like our show does a lot of men bashing or whatever. But we hit all parts of our culture. We hit the down low, we hit women, we hit men. She's on fire.
They say yes, the pH balance be all the way off. Yes, all the way off.
So that pH balance.
Yeah, the pH balance be off. I don't even think, some of them be thinking it's like regular. And TMI. But I be thinking that these guys, I don't think they even know what a vagina is supposed to smell good like. Cause they be like, I heard be like, damn, you have no odor. Like, motherfucker, I'm not supposed to have an odor. Like, what kind of women are you dealing with? I don't, like, what do you mean? Like, that's a plus, like,
That's sad.
Yo, it is crazy out here. It's hard to be single because we really are picking through the goddamn dumpster at this point on both sides. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a lot of lame dudes out there, but it's a lot of look. We got Cardi B talking about she don't cook, she don't clean, and
sorry out there. Sorry, we're taking a technical break. A techie decky break. We getting it all together out there. Your girl Black Glory, she already
oh, it stopped.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, we gotta start it over.
We gotta restart this thing, y'all. So hold tight for us. She's getting it going.
I don't know why it stopped though.
Maybe it's on the timer.
Oh yeah, I think I don't know.
Maybe it's on the timer, birthday girl. She going in, y'all.
And I didn't get to save that video to put on my page either. When it stopped like that. Okay. Well, you can talk about
You got
it.
it? Well, it's really nothing left to say. How do you go behind that? Okay. How do you, go behind that? But yeah, everybody, it's Sadior Radio, Thick Girls Radio. And we are out here in the A live. I got my sis out here finally to do a show together and some other things. We have been having a great deal of fun, chopping it up, doing girl stuff. She's been enjoying the boys. And we got some stuff that we got coming up that we, gonna be linking out and being out on the town and everything. Shout out to Tees, all of that last night up in the studio, Street Chick, Nikki. Appreciate you and everything. Mark, we appreciate all of y'all out there. We just out here having fun, trying to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk or whatever. It's crazy out here.
I might have lost y'all in IG land.
It's okay. Y'all be coming back.
We
We still on Facebook. Hi, Facebook land. Hi, Sadior Radio land.
Yeah.
Getting out to them polls. That's the biggest thing. So we could make 2021 a whole lot better. The climate and the atmosphere in this country, it has to change if we want to see some brighter days and everything. So that's my main concern. All that other stuff is minute. I want to make sure that I have a business that I can run and a job that I can have and all of that kind of stuff. That's the real issue. All that other stuff don't matter. We want to get back to work. We want to get back to health and having, life as we had it before. It's been a whole 7 to almost 8 months with the COVID-19 out here. And, as much as we try to get past it and put it behind us, it seems like everywhere, you're in a rock and a hard place because you got to still get out here and work and try to run your business and raise your family. Just because this thing is out here doesn't mean that you don't have to feed your children or you don't have bills and everything to pay. So it's just crazy. It's a crazy time. And, we just want to get this behind us and move forward. I'm so excited for a turnaround or a change. So I'm just hoping that everybody get out and vote. I'm hoping that this is part of the solution. I'm not saying that it's going to be the entire solution because we ourselves going to have to invest in, ourselves and our families and everything and make some definite changes for our culture and our community. Black people, we have been seeing what's been going on for too long.
Now we're getting that.
So, we got to tighten it up. So, but I'm happy to see a lot of my good people getting out and voting, exercising our rights, and doing everything. Let's keep on pushing forward. We coming far, and we still got a long way to go.
Hi. Okay, y'all back on IG. Y'all jump right back on. I'm sorry, we had a little technical difficulties.
It wasn't no technical difficulties. Damn Instagram, stop.
No, it don't supposed to stop. I think it's because of the reception.
You be saying it like it be so many big technical stuff. The whole keyboard 8089 blaster broke down. Nah, we didn't press live again. God damn it. I'm having technical difficulties. My wig's sliding back. Hold on.
Oh, God.
That kind of stuff. That's how technical difficulties.
Stop the camera. Let me fix my wig.
My boobies fell out the bra. So, that Big Girls Radio. That's what's up, though. That's what's really going on.
Okay. Yeah. So, hi, everybody. Hey, cuz. Welcome. Hi, Nick74. We were on I was having my little rant. So I did that.
She had a temper tantrum.
Now we're back on to something else. What else we're going to be talking about?